Hi besties, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alyssa. In this Bookmas video, we're letting Siri choose how many hours we read today. That being said, welcome to Bookmas Day 2. Now, it's currently 6:45. I literally have to start getting ready in 15 minutes. I'm gonna literally go brew a cup of coffee right now, but I'm taking this camera with me on campus instead of my tiny baby camera. So this is gonna be a time trying new things. That being said though, let's talk to Siri real quick. I'm putting on the ringer so that way we could hear her. Sorry, technical difficulties. Siri, choose a random number 1 through 8. Okay, we got number 3. Do I know why she's not answering? Not really. But that's our number for the day. 3 hours. That shouldn't be that bad, right? I hope not. If you're wondering what we're reading, the book in question is Katabasis by R.F. Kuang. I think it's the last book that I need to complete my reading goal, so I wanted it to be this one. And I also recently just DNF'd mate, so let's just get into this, shall we? Okay guys, so we're officially home. It's 7 o'clock and I did get some clips out of here. Hopefully already in the vlog, but I took them with my phone. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that because I didn't realize that I didn't have my freaking camera until I was already out of here. I also really want to show you guys my new cup because look at how cuteness that is. It's color changing, so that's why it's all rainbowy, but all of the bears are like white. And then the little ice creams are the color that they turn, which I think is so cuteness. I still have, I think, 18 minutes left on the timer from this morning of Siri choosing how long I read. So that being said, I'm gonna listen to 20 more minutes of my audiobook. Probably a little more than that. I'm gonna lock in and play some Animal Crossing because I have so much to get done on Animal Crossing. It's a little scary, to be honest, but it's okay. But I will update you guys again in the morning to see if we've completed our goal. Okay, so yesterday I did read up until chapter 26, and my only grievance that I have is that when she info dumps, I get taken out of the story because I'll be so indulged. I was literally crying yesterday over Peter Murdoch. Just for it to info dump, and then I was like, taken out of the story. So definitely not getting a 5 stars, which kind of sucks because I really had high hopes, but I am loving the story. Anyways, it's 7:37. We're gonna have Siri choose a random number that we have to read today. I'm kind of hoping for a low number, so hopefully it is that. If it isn't, I might cry. So yeah. If you're wondering why I want a low number, I work 12 to 5 today and I have like 4 homework assignments to get done. And just kidding, I have like 3 I have to get done. But that's gonna take a good amount of time. And I could listen to my audiobook for like half of that. But the other half, I'm literally writing and listening to an audiobook and writing. Bro, it fries my brain. So we're hoping for the best here. Choose a random number 1 through 8.
The answer is 3.
You know, yay. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Anyway, first things first. Coffee? There we go. Our timer started. Guys, I'm about to leave actively. It's currently 10:59. I still have 2 hours and 43 minutes on my timer. And I have to wake up really early in the morning if I want to get anything that I want on my non-negotiables done. So we're just gonna attempt to see how late I have to stay up today to finish reading Katabasis, because when I pulled 3, I didn't realize that I literally only had 3 hours left in the audiobook. This is gonna be so fun. Anyways, it's time for work, so let's go. Did I just throw my entire plan to do homework out of the window? Yes. Do I regret it? No. That is tomorrow's problem. But I need to complete the 2 hours that I still have left for this challenge, because guys, do you see how dark it is? It's only 5:30. So I have a couple of hours to actually get this done. And I literally, hour and 52 left. I just paused it. I've only read for an hour today. And that said it was an audiobook. So it's not even really reading. It's going to be very hard to do this with Alchemized, because I think I might do Alchemized next. Just so I could get that out of the way from my December TBR. I don't know. All I know is that it's going to hurt me to read it, and it's going to take the longest to read. So I'm bearing that in mind. I also have 3 little books on my TBR other than The Run of Glass. So I have to like think about that, because I don't know. I really don't know. Like an hour and 50 minutes on that timer left over, as you guys saw, but it's currently 12:26. Late start to the day. Didn't go to class. FaceTime my boy best friend from Florida. Spoke to him for a little bit. Realized that I still have quite a bit of ways to go. And honestly, it's not a lot if I listen to it on 2x, which I'm going to. But since I already have 2 hours left over from yesterday, and I want to be able to complete the challenge and still get some stuff done, because I do have homework, I have an exam, I have to check when my other exam uploads, and I have to finish a couple of papers as well. So, bearing that in mind, we're gonna ask Siri to choose a number between 1 through 4. Okay? So that way we're technically not cheating, but we're just making it a more manageable amount of time. I also already know what book we're going to after this, and we did choose it in the last Bookmas video. Turtles All the Way Down. It's one of the tinier books on this TBR, thank God. It's literally less than 300 pages. So this could be definitely finished in a day. I want to finish Katabasis first. Hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a random number 1 through 4.
It's 4.
Of course it is. We have to finish reading a total of 6 hours. Hey. So it looks like I'm finishing katabasis and quite possibly turtles all the way down. This is gonna be fun. Time to get out of here. Everybody, so we finished Mrs. R.F. Kuang's katabasis. I rated this a 3.75 stars. You're probably wondering what the heck, why? Let me read into my fable, which by the way, we met our reading goal for the year. Ugh, so sad, like it's so satisfying. I'm gonna read off what I put in Fable. I did rate it 3.75 stars though. This was my first ever R.F. Kuang book. To some degree, it was enjoyable and then it dragged. The plot kind of felt like it was running circles around itself. I listened with the audiobook, so I feel like it made the book better. But like to some degree, I was immersed in the story. And then when she did the little info dump sessions, I feel like I was taken out. I no longer was interested after that. And I was like, ugh. I mean, at first it was really interesting and I enjoyed it, but then after like the first 2 times I was like, dude, like just write the plot, please. Like, I just really want to know what happens to these 2 characters. And then you're taking me out of the story. Peak moments and info dumping on me. Like, that's so great. I understand it was to portray the academia theories. I found that interesting, but after a certain point it became too much. And then the plot really wasn't what I expected. And overall, I found the characters unlikable. Not that that's a bad thing. I realize everybody has flaws, and she did write the people as if they did have flaws, which I really appreciate. I love me a realism aspect in a place where it's literally fantasy. So I'm not against that. What's another point that I hate? I also really didn't like the professor. I feel like he was just a glorified narcissist that she was just trying to follow around to get his approval, which I guess is really what professors are depending on the school that you go to. So I feel like to some degree that was true, but then it was also like, you really didn't need to paint him like that, but I'm not sure why she painted him like that at the end of the day for the story. I mean, at the end of the day, I like this book enough to want to go read the rest of R.F. Kuang's backlist, so I feel we will be doing that. And I guess I am collecting all of her books in special edition, which is nice. But yeah, great read so far. I think the next book that we're going to get into, since we do have 4 hours and 20 minutes left, we're going to read Papertowns by John Green instead of Turtles All the Way Down, because I put a hold on Libby and I don't think it's going to be ready for another 2 weeks. So if that's the case, I might have to read Good Spirits after this, which is fine. I'm just going into one devastating book after I think the next 3 reads on this December TBR, which you're probably like, what the heck? I think Throne of Glass is really gonna hit hard for me because it is an 8-book series and I haven't picked up a series other than The Mortal Instruments, I think, this year. And that did a number on me, and I can only imagine how much Sarah J. Maas is gonna do a number on me. So mentally preparing for that, and then Alchemized. I think that's the one that I'm putting off the most. And the next Bookmas episode. So I will see you guys, I don't know, in a couple of days. Mwah. Bye.